Hi Keese! Eine neue Folge Dream Daddy. Ich habe ein neues Mikro. Ich hoffe, das kommt gut. Ich probiere das jetzt zum ersten Mal aus. Ich weiß noch nicht, wie das so läuft. Wir machen mal weiter mit den Dads.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, in der letzten Folge haben wir zuletzt Damien gedatet. Das weiß ich nur, weil ich das Video gerade bearbeitet habe. Und Joseph und davor noch Craig getroffen. Deswegen würde ich sagen... Hugo oder Matt? Hugo hat nur ein Herzchen, dann am besten Hugo, oder? Gucken wir mal, was der so macht. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on that book. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin's still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan and a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all of my paper. Oops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a copy for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Yeah. Ha, let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Nap? Dad nap. I'm such a dad. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate wasteland. I don't know. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a sheer surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by a dadbook message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get a fork in a little while and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. I fumble out a reply. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board. It's what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, Liv, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Oh, just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, little bit of fig jam. Dad. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day, but now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day. Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling rig. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartending in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yes. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents, as usual.
I don't know.
At least I hope. Yikes. Yikes.
Oh.
Right now I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waiter stops by and takes our order from the biggest cheese place you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yeah, we are starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
We love to play, right, Jens? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might be not much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Jens! I turned to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game?
Oh.
Yeah, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, Lost in New York have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter.
Oh.
You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money?
Oh.
We'll see what we can do. I won't destroy you. I don't know. We're just here for the cheese too. Listen, trivia's great, but we all know that the real trivia championships are the cheeses we ate along the way. I don't know if that's how that phrase works, but I understand and appreciate the sentiment. We'll have to think up of a good team name, but I think this'll be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name.
Oh.
Got any good ideas? Die finde ich alle scheiße. Easy breezy beautiful? Easy breezy beautiful. That'll just do nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in his glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide it into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. Ist natürlich alles vegan. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Yes.
Cheers to cheese. Hey. Oh no. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. Humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes! Classic Quizmaster quips. I thought Quinn. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Fucking hell. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Ah.
His friends Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature. Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? I should know this. Is it Endor?
Correctamundo.
Okay. Who is the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Edgar Rice Burroughs? Or maybe the first one again?
Rongo.
No. Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. The Count of Monte Cristo?
Correct.
Okay. The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Wow, nice cheese spell you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. Ja, du bist ja auch kein Babykalb. Das ist schon okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Good point. Yeah, indeed. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Please leave. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. Next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Nice! That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. Fühle ich. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? The father? The promise? Oh God, das ist so lang her. Ich blamier mich jetzt vom Internet. Yeah. What entertainer makes a fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Oh, keine Ahnung. Boy George?
Incorrect.
Okay. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Okay. Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I'd want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please, it has been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is a lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's seen to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster.
Yes.
That is correct. Points to Easy Breezy Beautiful. Next question. The city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Oh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Yes.
Javo versus Cade.
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Cade, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. What? Cade took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I would not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get his encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? Encyclopedia. How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you know, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster.
Oh.
Alright. Looks like we're down to the final category. And it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt high five. And Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita, and Daisy and all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds?
Wrong.
What? What is the last animal that appeared in the dictionary? LSTO? Sebo? Does this exist? Ich weiß, ich habe keine Ahnung.
Wrongo.
Nein. What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Ich denke Platypus oder Otter? Ich sag mal Platypus.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Ja, wir wahrscheinlich nicht, ne? Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Fuck. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot.
Ah.
So what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? I'll probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals that I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Ah.
You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laugh, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Come on, get down your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where phenomenal service is. God, I can't do this anymore, please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up to grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. We'll get them next time, Jens. They haven't heard the last of Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I walk back toward our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weaknesses there which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. He seems weak on literature. I think if we could establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. War der mal Wrestler? Also ich will den auch nicht uncomfortable machen, dann droppe ich das also. Alright. But hey, good trivia night. Let's get the band back together soon.
Hey.
Certainly. Hugo and I say our goodbyes and I make my way back home. But this was schon... It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch, reading a book about female photographers. Whoa, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. Das fand ich... Also, gucken, wie die Bewertungen sind.
C's get degrees.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Also ich glaube, wir können nur diese dreimal die daten. Ich will nicht Brian nochmal daten. Ich brauche eigentlich nicht nochmal so Bock auf Robert. Irgendwie ist der mir unsympathisch. Damien haben wir auch schon zweimal. Craig einmal. Aber Craig ist ja offensichtlich, das bleibt platonisch. Joseph auch zweimal. Ja. Sollen wir noch mal gucken, was Robert macht? Vielleicht ist der ja irgendwie mit Mary noch mal am Chillen. Dann können wir noch ein bisschen Drama machen. Das machen wir mal. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decide to send him one last message, figuring that this'll produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. Cool. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll make her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375 degrees, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, or almond extract? It's saying almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh! Oops, accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! It's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job, you know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for the pie. We show a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda. I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. This pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the house down. The new house. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole.
Whoa.
Dad, your sleeve is on fire! I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room and to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh, hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Jens. Hey, Jens. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Ugh, what is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out of my window. Sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door to try and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping.
Oh.
That's not fun.
Oh.
Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You planning going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Hey.
Ready? Ready.
Mm.
Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his all-red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac.
Hey.
You like Tom Waits? Tom who? Wait, who's Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Are you okay? Just peachy. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We are on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man is also gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What?
Oh.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. Also manchmal ist Robert ja doch ganz cool. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. Glints in the moonlight. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh, I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Play along? Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will.
Hey.
2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha, nothing gets past you, huh?
Hey.
Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me.
Oh.
I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. You know, I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no.
Oh.
What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Hence, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. Fair point. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. Ich weiß leider nicht, was whittling is. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. Da meinen die weiter das mit dem Knife bearbeiten, oder? Isn't the most important thing the safety? Safety?
Hey. Oh.
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're colored and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a steak omelette without breaking a few hand eggs.
Knife that wood.
Oh god. What? I have no idea what I'm doing. That's a good start. What is it? It's a pencil. Good luck writing with that. Shut up. You made a highly dangerous weapon. Another one. Okay. keine Ahnung, was ich hier tue, ne? Ooh. Tell me about this one. Flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm. Na komm. Use the knife. Dankeschön. What's the story here? Toothpick. You realize that he could have just picked your teeth with a knife. No. Ich bin Cowboy. What's this? Chicken nugget. Please don't eat that. You made Robert uncomfortable. Woo. Wie viele machen wir denn noch? Kann ich den auch... Nee, ich kann den nur so drehen. Okay, na dann. Nice form. What's it supposed to be? It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. You made Robert, I guess. Oh, wie viele denn noch? Ich will sehen, was Robert schnitzt. Robert. Robert. What do we have here? It's a chopstick, ambidextrous. It's a stick. Shut up. Ganz viel Holz da rumliegen anscheinend. Cool. If you keep this up, you'll be whittling pro in no time. It's a duck. Maybe next time you can carve up some wooden bread crusts to feed him. Ist ja wirklich almost. Cool. Wie lange noch? Ich will daten. Is this a tank? Was wird das? Ich kann's nicht. Kommt dann. Ah. Irgendwie komme ich da nicht immer so gut dran. So wie jetzt. Hallo. Ah. Wow. Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. Yes. Süß. Können wir jetzt aufhören? Dankeschön. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ugh. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over.
Hey.
He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off of my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cup. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff?
Oh.
Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Hey.
I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pit bull. Das war sein Hund. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning.
Whoa.
It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy though, she's scared. Never seen it like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man. But if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me.
Oh.
Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and turn around to check on her, but she's gone into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. Is Betsy okay? That's terrible. Whoa, Robert. I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. Verarsch mich doch. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl.
Really?
Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Huh?
I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go.
Really?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's a story we'll tell ourselves.
Whoa.
We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer into the city.
Hey.
Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. I had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Oh. Hey.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think...
Hey.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held onto that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell someone. Yes.
I don't know.
You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you are there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me.
Oh?
What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. I don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Classic dad. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. Huh? What? I turn around and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. Ich bin mir bei Robert echt nicht sicher, ne? Manchmal finde ich den cool, so wenn der so Witze macht. Und manchmal geht der mir echt auf den Sack. Also vor allem in Kombi mit Mary, aber ich glaube, dann liegt es eher an Mary, ja, als an Robert. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Süß.
You're a straight shooter. I like that.
Ja, fand ich auch ganz gut. Ich verstehe diese Stats hier nie, und die Punkte auch nicht, aber ich fand, es war ein schönes Date. Gut offen geredet und viel gelacht.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Also ich will Brian eigentlich gar nicht mehr sehen. Mit Hugo hatten wir schon 2, ne? Ja, okay. Ich glaube, wir müssen ja Craig nochmal daten. Oder sollen wir jetzt einfach ein drittes Date mit Matt machen? Oder mit Hugo. Oder mit Damien. Ich fand Damien ja auch gut. Oder Joseph. Komm, wir machen Joseph. Ich will Drama mit Joseph. Okay. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse that book for a while. Are you ready? So we're ready. I mean, Jesus was coming in the last episode, so... Yeah, come. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary... I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Ich bin ein bisschen aufgeregt. Hi Jens, we should hang out. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids. Just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get to the open ocean? How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Ach, der hat doch ein Boot bestimmt. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I meant my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What, did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but I could also go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? Sie mir jetzt noch Kondome mit? But Dad... Don't stay out too late, or you could go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose... Propose? Oh, propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shows and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Jens. Blah. Joseph? Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. There's St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pubs. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Jens, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph. On the open ocean, it's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes out the boat, ringing the steel bell, with extra emphasis even though nobody else seems to be around.
Oh.
Shoving off, boat launching, man in boat, launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element.
Oh.
This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. Luckily I brought my Neptuning fork.
Oh.
Joseph stifles a laugh.
Ooh.
Collegiate? Level dad joking there, Jens. For a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out at open water. Plus we could see whales. Whales are cool. Oh ja, Wale sehen wir mega. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Shut up. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. I wish I could get out more often, but you know. Family, wife, saving souls.
Nice.
So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all, and from where I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. Hey, dolphins. Joseph, there are dolphins.
Oh.
So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean?
Oh.
I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety... wrong accent. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life.
Oh.
I yell out to the ocean. Das finde ich alles nicht so geil, aber das Lustigste... My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die.
Oh.
You tell him, Jens.
Oh.
And here we are. Jens, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia, despite being in a wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome married man. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big.
Oh.
It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Oh.
Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you're gonna watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Yes. Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship and to do some quiet contemplation. You know Shh. Quiet contemplation.
Oh.
I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Hey.
I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's,
Oh.
well, if you really want to know.
Oh.
Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so... we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned on our gas. It's okay. I could just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Shall we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio at the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work.
Oh.
I think there's just some frayed wires in there. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stand to the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works.
MacGyver, that radio.
Ist doch ein Kondom, ich hab's doch gesagt. Also die Ente muss da auf jeden Fall rein. Ja. Ich brauche so ein Kabel. Gib mir Kabel. Da vielleicht? Was ist das? Ist das eine Kartoffel? I think you're missing something. Really? Das Kondom brauchen wir vielleicht noch. Huh. Nice. Hey, it works kinda. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it.
Oh.
Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello, hello, can anybody hear me?
Huh?
He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, the radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Know what?
Oh.
There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Why? Why? I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Wanna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. Examine the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Examine the bed. Oh, a California king. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy, less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panel, ja, das haben wir doch gerade schon gehabt. Dankeschön. Examine floor. There are some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. For an old yeah. Examine side table. Hey, wine glasses. I must be hot on the trail. But no wine. I grab 2 glasses and get back to searching. Focus on the rest of the room. Examine shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Oh, it's gibt viel books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old VAT magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this... Well, now the hot body shoes on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Huh? If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. And there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion there. Mary still has a patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Look like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in there. Drawer. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's the Yacht Club Miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Finally, time to get back up to Joseph. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet that... Ja, das habe ich mitbekommen. Examine flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. It's just, yeah, I know. Rest of the room. Back to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Jens, Wide, good to see you too. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that? Like 4?
Yeah.
5 on a good day. Poor me. Regular poor. Now this is how you do stranded at sea. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes?
Oh.
You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever.
Oh.
I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and... all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe.
Yeah.
Revive the vibe. Jens, generally it takes 3 days in a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we could save it. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. This view though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. Goddamn. Joseph, This wine, so good. Goddamn. I got to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Jens. All beverage of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales.
Oh.
But yeah, I said we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Nice.
Waste it away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe you can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we are to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Yeah. Ha. Amen.
Yeah.
Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face.
Yeah.
Jens, I have to tell you something. Barry and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Oh.
I did want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do. I'm fine, actually.
Oh.
It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Aye.
I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph, you really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around, someone very close to here. Is it Wales? I mean you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over.
Ah.
We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Jens, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? Look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness. And we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. Nice. Wait. Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls.
Hey.
I think they left. We stare at each other for a second.
Oh.
Well. Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay.
Hey.
Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck.
Oh.
Come on. His hands drift to my thighs and he effortlessly picks me up. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, Jens. We better get started. Oof. Joseph! Oh man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine. Ich liebe deren Energy. Es ist richtig cute zusammen. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I guess, step off of the yacht and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Wink.
Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Wow. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. Amanda, Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Mm. Hei. Was? Nur B? Naja, okay. Das heißt jetzt kein Dadbook mehr. Bin ich gespannt, was jetzt passiert. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Jens, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Sorry, Speedy, it's the feds. The life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. Aww. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Ugh. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table, where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. Ah. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Huh. Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary, actual ghosts featured on the show. Huh. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Whoa, was? What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise. Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Yeah. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Yes! I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Das machen wir dann, glaube ich, nächstes Mal. Weil das waren ja jetzt wieder 3 Dates und 3, die es in sich hatten. Also, kommentiert mal, wie ihr das fandet, so von allen. Vor allem von Joseph natürlich. Sind wir ein Match oder passen andere vielleicht besser? Also ich finde es bis jetzt ganz gut, aber ich würde gerne hören, was ihr darüber denkt. Und ja, dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge. Bis dahin.